Hello, I'm Frost, and welcome to our regular update of what is going on in the world of sci-fi gaming. This month is a little bit special. We have a giveaway, and this giveaway will either be a £50 Steam voucher or the equivalent currency for your country, or 1500 PLEX if you are an EVE Online player. We will actually go through the details of how you can enter this giveaway about halfway through the video, and now we'll crack on. Welcome back. So we have a whole bunch of stuff to go through. So we're going to start with new releases. First up, we have Phoenix Point Year 1 Edition. So Phoenix Point actually came out almost to the day last year as an Epic Games Store exclusive. It is a XCOM reinvention, and one of the people actually involved with it was the original developer of XCOM. And this one kind of really fell under the radar. But it is a really good turn-based strategy game, and what you get with the Year 1 edition is you get the Blood and Titanium DLC, the Blood of the Ancients DLC, a Living Weapons Pack, a soundtrack, a digital art book, a digital game manual, and wallpapers too. So if you kind of missed out on this and you're a fan of turn-based games, I highly recommend you check this out, and available on Steam, and I should imagine it's on the Epic Games Store as well. I haven't checked. But yeah, just bringing that to your attention. Then, of course, we have the big release, which is 10th of December, Cyberpunk 2077. How long have we been waiting for this? It has been years and years and years in the making. We've had the delays, we've had the drama, but it looks like we are now pretty much there. So there will be sick days, deadlines will be missed, as I'm sure everybody and anyone and everybody else will be playing Cyberpunk 2077. There isn't much to be said. I'm just giving you a chance to just see a little bit of the latest trailer, and yeah, we can move on from there, because yeah, if you don't know about this, then you've probably been living under a rock if you're a gamer. So moving on, the day after that, we have Space Invaders Forever. This is essentially 3 different Space Invaders games bundled together, and this will be for the PS4 and the Switch. We have Arkanoid vs Space Invaders, which is kind of a super breakout on steroids mashup with Space Invaders. We have Space Invaders Gigamax 4 SE, which is a co-op Space Invaders, and then we have Space Invaders Extreme, and as the word extreme would suggest, it is fast, furious, and lots of colors everywhere. Then moving on, Override 2 Super Mech League will be coming on the 22nd of December. And I think the best way to describe this game is Street Fighter with mechs. It comes with a career mode. There'll be 4-player PvP as well as co-op modes. We have 20 different mech abilities and moves, and there will also be an Ultraman edition, which is going to give us a season pass, 4 different characters, and a cosmetic pack as well. So that kind of covers the new releases in the world of sci-fi gaming that I was aware of for this month. And now we're going to come on to the updates, and we have a Space Engineers update, and this is a big update. So what we have is we have the update 1.197 and then the Wasteland DLC. So the update is free for everybody with the base pack. And in this update, you get 11 new block shapes, you get 5 new voxel materials that include cracked ground, 3 different types of dusty rock and sand. We have a new world, which is a desert world called Pertam. Then we have a rover cockpit. We then have a scrap race scenario, which is a scenario that is based around multiplayer. So you can go racing in Space Engineers with your rovers, and you can either pick ones that that are already made for you, or you can make your own rovers. We have an update in regards to the rebalance of hydrogen, and there is a new Ultimate Spectator mode, which gives you kind of more granular control over the spectator mode. Then Xbox also gets some love. They now have the use of dedicated servers. There's been improvements to the gamepads. And then for the people with the Xbox Series X, there's now better performance graphics and also more PCU, which means you can build bigger worlds on your Xbox Series X than you could on your Xbox, previous Xboxes, Xbox One, etc. So then we come on to the actual Wasteland DLC. On the DLC, we have off-road wheels, we have exhaust pipes, we have a buggy cockpit, we have 2 different viewport blocks, barred windows, offset lights, offset spotlights, 2 storage shelves, 4 new skins, which is Concrete, Dusty, Rusty, and Retro Future, a Scavenger character skin, and 2 new character emotes. And all of these are cosmetic, so they don't actually change anything to do with gameplay, so that it doesn't change anything when you're playing in multiplayer versus people with the base pack only. So there you go, Space Engineers update for you. Also, just to remind you, Star Wars Squadrons 4 update is coming this month. I still couldn't find a release date for it. What is notable about this update for Star Wars Squadrons is that you get the New Republic B-Wing and also the Empire TIE Defender. So 2 new ships for you to fly there. So now it's time to come on to the giveaway. So how do you enter our giveaway for the £50 Steam voucher or the 1,500 PLEX? Well, you need to be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment to this video, please. What we will then do is on the 9th of December, we will use a random generator and we will pick a winner. And we will let you know that you have won by replying to your comment. At this point, you will need to join the Prosties OP Discord so we can validate who you are. And we will then arrange to transfer your goodies over to you. So good luck with that. And it's this, by the way, as well, just to explain, this giveaway is literally a one-off, and it's really a thank you for reaching 2,000 subs just recently. And also it's kind of coming up the festive period, so it seemed like a good time to do this. So good luck with that. Right, then next up we have new availability, and Doom Eternal, which has been out for a while, is now actually coming to Switch on the 8th of December. It'll be a digital download only, and you will get the campaign, and you'll also get a 2 versus 1 multiplayer mode, which is where you play either 2 demons or versus the Doomslayer. And yeah, so if you want to be gory and shoot lots of stuff and loads of kind of first-person shooter action with Switch, then Doom Eternal will be for you. Then we're going to come on to delays, and whilst we have Override 2, as I mentioned earlier, coming out, we have another Mech game, but this one's been delayed. This is MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. Now, it's actually been out for a year on as an Epic Game Store exclusive. It was then released on the Microsoft Store in May 2020. It was supposed to be released on Steam this month, and GOG as well. But this has now been put back just simply because of Cyberpunk. And they haven't given us a date for the release, but I would imagine it will probably be in January or February 2021. And then also Watch Dogs Legion was originally due to release its multiplayer side on the 3rd of December. This has now been delayed to early 2021, and this is primarily due to there being a number of bugs that were quite problematic for Watch Dogs Legion, and so therefore the decision has been made to put the focus on fixing these bugs and then moving back the multiplayer side of things. So just to be aware of that. And then we come on to other news. This one's just a simple little thing, but Deep Rock Galactic, which is a game that I actually really love, they have loot bug plushies. Someone is making them, and Deep Rock Galactic have promoted this. Unfortunately, they've sold out. I mean, they sold out really, really quick because, I mean, who doesn't want a loot bug plushie, right? It's got a little zipper on its tummy as well, so you can get, and you've got all the loot inside that you can just sort of flick out. So super cute. We need more plushies in video games, okay? I'm just putting this out there. I would love this to be filled with plushies. And CCP Games, I would like a rattlesnake plushie, please. So I'm just putting my request out there right now. Talking of EVE Online, we've got some EVE Online news, because there's always EVE Online news. Not much at the moment, but the main one is Japanese localization is coming on the 8th of December. Now, I realize there may not be many Japanese viewers watching my channel, but it's always a big deal because what it does is it brings a whole new community to EVE and makes the game even bigger. And they will probably create their own alliance, and they will create a whole story behind it. And it's always fascinating when we get, you know, new countries of players coming into the game. So really excited about that. And to all new Japanese EVE Online players, welcome. And it is a crazy world. Talking of crazy, literally the latest bit of news for EVE Online this morning was that Goonswarm keep playing during the war that's going on at the moment. You keep playing unanchoring games with their Keepstar, and it looks like they forgot to anchor it back, and it got nicked. It got stolen by Pappy. So that was literally happened this morning. So it's given me a name potentially for my next news update. So there you go. And we're going to just cover one more thing, and that is Dual Universe. Dual Universe have announced that they are bringing in element destruction into Dual Universe. Now this is kind of really important because the game has an economy, and at the moment nothing gets destroyed, everything can always be repaired, and so you kind of end up with this creeping economy, and you'll end up with inflation, all these kind of issues. And so they started to implement element destruction. Now the way that this works is that it actually doesn't, it's not a single shot thing, that it's 3 times for an engine, 5 times for a container. And so it doesn't mean that you will just lose things like you do in Eve, where you undock and you can just lose everything. Essentially what it's kind of trying to do is not actually create major loss for the player, but require them to just renew things. So, you know, if your engine's died twice, then you clearly replace it. You don't go out on the 3rd time with it. And if you've got like your container, if it's died 4 times, then you don't want to lose everything in the container, so you just buy a new one. So it's kind of a half-hearted attempt at this. I think they need to go much more all in, but at least it's heading in the right direction. So there you go. So that brings you up to date with my news in the world of sci-fi gaming for this month. I hope you enjoyed that. Good luck with the giveaway, and see you on the next one. And don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the bell icon, all that kind of good stuff. And check out my Discord, and I'm on stream on a Wednesday night currently playing Planetfall. I think that's it. All right, bye for now.